Hello, and welcome back to Anime Lore Nexus, the place where we dissect the deepest and most complex stories in anime history. Today, we turn our attention to one of the most brilliant and tragic characters in the Naruto universe, Itachi. Itachi's story is one of impossible sacrifice and profound isolation, but beyond the massacre of his clan and his life as a double agent, there is a mystery that plagued him until his very last breath: the severe, chronic illness that ravaged his body. We're going to analyze the symptoms, the timeline, and the medical theories surrounding the condition that dramatically weakened the prodigy before his final, destined battle. The symptoms. What the anime showed us throughout the latter half of the series, especially during the battles leading up to his confrontation with Sasuke. Itachi's physical health is visibly declining. The symptoms he exhibits are not just fatigue from Mangekyo Sharingan, they are chronic and systemic. Hemoptysis, coughing up blood. This is the most consistent and alarming symptom. Itachi frequently covers his mouth to cough blood, a clear sign of internal damage, likely to his lungs or upper respiratory tract. Severe chronic pain. He is often seen clutching his chest or forehead, suggesting agonizing internal pain. This isn't just an acute injury, it's persistent suffering. Physical frailty. By the time he faces Sasuke, Itachi is far less physically resilient than he was during the initial ship. He relies almost entirely on genjutsu and ninjutsu, reserving his physical stamina due to his failing health. Dramatic weight loss and pale complexion. His gaunt appearance underscores a severe, progressing disease that is consuming his body's reserves. These signs point toward a debilitating internal condition. But what was it, exactly? The canonical hint? A chronic, uncurable disease. The official data books and supplementary materials confirmed that Itachi was afflicted with a severe and incurable illness. It was so advanced that his body was rapidly deteriorating. Why didn't he seek treatment? The simplest and most heartbreaking lore answer is that he chose not to. Itachi was on a fixed path. His goal was to secure Sasuke's future and then die by Sasuke's hand. Any treatment or surgery would have prolonged his life, but it would have also endangered his plan and risked exposing the secrets of Konoha's past. He was using medicines to suppress the symptoms and prolong his physical presence, just enough to execute his final mission. These weren't cures. They were highly potent painkillers and suppressants. This desperate reliance on medication likely put an even greater strain on his already failing organs. The medical lore theory advanced to given the specific cluster of symptoms, many medical analysts and lore experts have converged on one likely candidate: advanced drug-resistant pulmonary tuberculosis (TB). TB is a bacterial infection that primarily attacks the lungs, causing severe coughing, chest pain, and the characteristic symptom we see in Itachi: coughing up blood. In the age and environment of Naruto's world, TB would be a death sentence, especially when left untreated. Pneumonia, pleurisy. The disease could have progressed to chronic pneumonia or causing the agonizing chest pain and the rapid decay of his lung tissue. The Mangekyo connection. The use of the Mangekyo Sharingan, specifically abilities like Amaterasu and Susanoo, requires an immense output of chakra, which directly stresses the body's internal systems. For a person with a severe, systemic illness, like advanced TB, this chakra stress would be like running a marathon with failing lungs. Every time he used the Mangekyo, he was accelerating his own physical demise. The illness wasn't caused by the Mangekyo, but the demands of the eye dramatically hastened his death. The tragic implications of his choice, understanding the nature of Itachi's illness, amplifies the tragedy of his sacrifice. His final battle with Sasuke was not a fair fight between two equally healthy combatants. It was a dying man, suffering from intense pain and internal hemorrhaging, fighting to lose in the exact manner he had planned. He pushed his failing body to the absolute limit, using a devastating chakra Susanoo just to appear strong enough to challenge Sasuke and purge the remnants of Orochimaru's curse. Every movement, every jutsu, was a conscious, painful step toward his own death. The physical frailty was not a plot convenience. It was the ultimate proof of his unwavering commitment. He died at the precise moment he intended, not simply because Sasuke beat him, but because his time had finally run out, allowing him to leave his brother with the one thing he always wanted: peace and survival. Itachi Uchiha's illness wasn't just a physical ailment, it was the final, devastating weight of his life of sacrifice. We hope this deep dive helped you understand the profound truth behind the illness of this legendary character. Let us know your thoughts on Itachi's final moments in the comments below.